It's almost 1 in the morning. You can tell by the bags under my eyes that I'm ready to knock out, but I'm still up. I've been drinking a lot of this Game Fuel, and I love Game Fuel by Mountain Dew. Arguably, my favorite flavor is the Charged Berry Blast. My favorite. Hey, Mountain Dew, seriously, sponsor me. Please, just sponsor me. Listen, I am not a Call of Duty player, if you will. I am more of a FIFA player. I play FIFA on my off time that I'm not working. But seriously, sponsor me. I just love the beverage. It'll be awesome if you guys can go on Twitter and just tweet out to Mountain Dew or Game Fuel, hey, sponsor Heel Steven. That'll be fucking awesome, wouldn't it? But hey, it is what it is. So I decided to actually, you know what? Let's get a Raw review out there. Yeah, I'm actually reviewing Monday Night Raw. And dorks, relax. Calm the fuck down. Don't get your hopes up that I'm going to be doing this every single week. The reason I'm actually reviewing Raw right now is because I am on vacation for my early AM job. See, at this time, I would be in bed. I'd be waking up at 3 in the morning to get ready to go to work. But I'm on vacation. So I decided, because I'm on vacation, to be active on the channel. Yeah, you're going to get a Raw review tonight. And hey, maybe tomorrow you might get an Impact review. Hell, Wednesday, I might do a double review. I don't even know. And then Friday is, SmackDown. We got a pay-per-view coming up. Yeah, did you know that, by the way? We have a pay-per-view this Sunday. It's crazy to think that literally last night was Sunday, right? And we went live for NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. Myself, Big Mike, and Chase. And now here I am talking about a go-home show to Elimination Chamber. And let's be honest here. I want to ask all of you this serious question. And you can write it down in the comment threads. Hell, you can post it to me on Twitter at Heel Steven, by the way. Which you can follow me there, by the way, at Heel Steven, also on Instagram. Let me know. Are you even excited for Elimination Chamber? Did this Raw even get you excited to say, hey, you know what? I'm actually going to get up. Not even get up. Fuck that. I'm actually looking forward to my Sunday night to watch Elimination Chamber. Hey, Drew McIntyre is the WWE champion, but he's the biggest sucker of the show. You mean to tell me your WWE champion has to compete in a gauntlet match to earn the opportunity to enter last in a chamber match, which he's already in? Think about that first. Let that shit marinate for a second. Also on the show, Bad Bunny won the 24/7 championship, and I love it. I think it's fucking awesome. A lot of you dorks want to bitch and moan about the 24/7 title, right? Bad Bunny won it. He's going to be on SNL. See, Bad Bunny has done more appearances on Monday Night Raw than Brock Lesnar has done his entire fucking run. Let that shit marinate too. And also, Lacey Evans is apparently pregnant. Space Mountain, holy shit, in his 70s is still working. Congratulations. All this tomorrow's Raw review. Again, thank you all for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. And I'll have fun hippity hoopla while you're at it. So, this Raw kicked off with Miz and Miz TV. His guest was Drew McIntyre. For whatever reason on this show, or during this segment, he kept calling him Andy. He kept calling Drew McIntyre Andy. And he just kept picking at him that, hey, he might lose a chamber. Just kept needling him. And you can just tell by Drew's face, he did not want to hear it. He did not want to hear the Miz. And he just headbutted him and just shut him up. And just walked away. To which Miz talks about, hey, it's getting to Drew McIntyre that he can lose. But at the same time, Miz has the upper advantage against everyone because he is the Money in the Bank holder. To then he responds to Edge that, hey, he's going to do even a bigger play here. He's going to remove himself from the chamber match And when you think about it, right? Yes, Miz, let's be honest here. Is anyone even like sitting there and asking themselves or telling themselves, hey, I want to see Miz as a WWE champion in 2021? No. No one is. Matter of fact, Miz comes off as the most annoying loser on television. He does. He is literally a channel changer. Really, really is. Even though, yes, he's in this segment now with Bad Bunny and John Morrison. Apparently, Morrison is filming a diss track for Bad Bunny. Apparently, John Morrison is a YouTuber that does diss track. Remember at that time where all these YouTubers were making diss tracks on each other and shit? Remember that? So, yeah, there's that too. But at the same time, Miz comes off as the smartest guy in the room. The smartest guy in this whole thing. Removing himself out of this match because think about it, he doesn't need to be in this match. He's the holder of the briefcase. He's the holder of the briefcase. Teasing the idea that, hey, he could either cash in on Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns. Either one of them, which likely he'll lose. And when I heard this segment, when I heard this whole thing, I'm like, okay, remove yourself, insert Kofi Kingston. Because I said this to myself when they made the announcement of former WWE champion. Yes, you had Sheamus, you had Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and then you put The Miz in there. But yeah, here's Kofi Kingston, which I'll get into later on in this review. From there, we get into the opening match of the night. We had a 6-man tag player. You had the 3 members of the Hurt Business. You had MVP Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin to go up against Matt Riddle, or Riddle for that matter, right? Again, with the Lucha House Party. And apparently backstage, you had the Lucha House Party and Riddle talking about presidents, because President's Day, by the way, right? Just talking about all these presidents, who their favorite president is and shit like that. Apparently, Riddle is big on his fucking U.S. history. Yeah, good for him. And apparently the Lucha House Party are as well. Who the fuck would have known, right? Who the fuck would have known? Who the fuck in their right mind would have fucking known? Then we get the match. And the match, I'll be honest, was okay. For what it was worth, it was okay. Everyone got their shit in. Eventually, Riddle got the win over MVP. Again, remember this as well. You found out early on in the day that Bobby Lashley will be defending the U.S. Championship in a triple threat match against both Riddle and Keith Lee at the Elimination Chamber. So you want to give Riddle some momentum going into the match this Sunday. Will he win the championship? I fucking doubt it. I don't think he's going to win. But you want to give him that false hope, right? You want to give all these dorks some fucking false hopes. Seriously, bro, just sponsor me. This is fucking amazing, but that is around the point. So from there, Lashley comes out and he attacks Riddle and the Lucha House Party. Yeah, so there's that too. I give the champ momentum and all that stuff. So there was that segment. Again, a match that really was whatever, just to give Riddle some momentum heading into the fucking pay-per-view. From there, we see Miz backstage with Adam Pearce, and he wants to give his spot, because remember, he removed himself from the match this Sunday to a young up-and-coming talent, right? And he chooses John Morrison. He wants John Morrison to take his spot, to which Adam Pearce, with the generic, I'll take that under consideration response. Fun little fact. All of you that are in the workplace, right, in the work field, whatever the fuck it is that you work in, right, whether it's construction, whether it's essential working, whatever the fuck it may be, whenever your boss or management ever uses that line, I'll take into consideration, is basically them saying, go fuck yourself. Fun little fact. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm leaving. That's what they basically are telling you. Fun little fact, in case you didn't know. Well, now you fucking do know. Now do you? So from there, we go to commercial break. We come back and we see Mandy Rose, who looks stunning. And apparently she's with Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny. No, the Bad Bunny, the guy that you all hate, right? Because he's not the talent that you want on the show. If you see what I'm saying here, right? And let's be honest, if you watch this shit, you can just see Bad Bunny's his eyes, the luster in his eyes. Yeah, for Mandy Rose, the lust was there. Yeah, the lust. He just kept peeping Mandy Rose. Apparently, Mandy Rose had on the Bad Bunny merchandise, which apparently is selling like hotcakes right now. $500,000 worth of Bad Bunny merchandise have already sold on WWE Shop. To which she requested Bad Bunny to give another shirt for Dana Brooke. Apparently, Dana Brooke is also a Bad Bunny fan, which is awesome. Yes, fun little fact, guys. I know a lot of you want to shit on Bad Bunny, right? Because, you don't know we don't know what he's saying, this and that. But did you know that a lot of people within the roster that are not Hispanic, that are not Latino, also bump to his music? Just saying. Food for thought. Let that shit fucking marinate for a second. Well, do you? Let that shit fucking marinate, dorks. Yeah. Too much after this. Out came Damian Priest. They get interviewed. Priest talks about his time, debuting in the Rumble match, hanging out with one of the top stars on the planet, which is true. And then you see Tosawa. You hear Tosawa and R-Truth going at it, and Tosawa pins R-Truth for the 24/7 title, to which Damian Priest attacks Tosawa. And then he lets Bad Bunny pin him. Don dale, dame el campeonato, win the championship. To which he did. Bad Bunny pinned Tosawa 1, 2, 3, and is now the 24/7 champion. And I love it. And again, yes, he's going to be on SNL this Saturday. He's going to be performing. Yes, he's going to be performing on SNL in Spanish. And I know that bothers a lot. That bothers a lot of you. Boy, let that shit burn, bruh. Let that shit burn. And it puts a smile on my face. But anyway, that is around the point. Listen, again, I said this earlier. I know a lot of you, for a while now, have been saying, please get rid of this title. I don't give a shit about the 24/7 title. The same people that are saying that now are bitching and moaning that Bad Bunny is the fucking 24/7 champion. The same way I bitch about Gronk and all the other celebrities in here in the past that won that title. I think, yes, WWE did a smart move here. I get it. Yes, they know that he's going to be on SNL, which is on NBC, that owns Peacock, right? So let him show up on this show with the 24/7 title to show that, hey, he's been with WWE. Bad Bunny going to be on WrestleMania, part of the road to WrestleMania. So again, it all connects. It all fucking connects. And that's the problem, I think, with a lot of wrestling fans. A lot of these geeks don't fucking realize that shit. A lot of these dorks don't think outside the fucking box. A lot of these dorks think within their inner circle. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem here. But again, not all of you dorks get it. But it is what it is. Well, I'll pray that you do. But that is around the point, okay? So there's that. Good for Bad Bunny. Good for Bad Bunny. And somewhere backstage after this, we see the New Day. They're talking with Adam Pearce. And they're talking to Pearce because they don't want John Morrison in the spot to replace The Miz. Well, no shit. And Kofi talks about, hey, he's a former WWE champion. Matter of fact, he is more recent WWE champion than all the guys during the match, with the exception of Drew, which is true. See what I did there? Basically, he wants a spot. And I said this earlier. Why isn't Kofi in this position? Y'all, but he's feuding with Mustafa Ali, which he was not even on the show tonight. He wasn't even on the fucking show. So he's asking Adam Pearce to put him in. And then Miz interrupts and he talks about the deal, the promise that they made. And to which Pearce said, no, there's no promise here. But then Miz is like, oh, but Morrison is a former ECW champion of the world. How many of you remember that? I'll wait. So Pearce decides to make Miz versus Kofi. If Miz wins, John Morrison gets the spot. If Kofi wins, Kofi gets the spot. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I heard this, a part of me said, okay, Mustafa Ali will come out and cost Kofi the match. A part of me thought that, but it didn't happen. I'll get into that later on in this review when we get to that match. From there, we get Lacey Evans. Matter of fact, no, we get we get Charlotte Flair, and yeah, we do. Not bad. Yeah, we do get Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans, because fuck it, why not? And all you got to know about this is that somewhere in this match, they tag in Lacey Evans, and Lacey does not want nothing to do with this match. She gets off the apron and says that you're not going to put your hands on me, that being Charlotte Flair, because she's pregnant. Yeah. She is knocked up. And Ric Flair is celebrating. Woo! He's going to be a daddy. And just the look on Charlotte Flair's face said it all. The look on her face, the expression was just fucking there. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Bruh. Like, are you shitting me right now? You're on the road to WrestleMania, right? And the vibe that I got, right? Because, again, it's going to be Asuka and Lacey Evans. And there's that possibility that Lacey Evans will win the Raw Women's Championship to feud with Charlotte Flair for the championship at WrestleMania. And if you're Charlotte Flair, it's like, yo, bruh. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're about to probably feud for the Raw Women's Championship. But Dick came in the way. Dick came in the fucking... Listen, in all seriousness, congratulations to Lacey Evans. Apparently, the pregnancy is illegitimate. She does have a husband who's sitting at home watching Lacey every single Monday night. Right? Awesome. I'm sure he brags to his friends. Yeah, my wife is Lacey Evans. Yay. But again, congrats. She's going to be gone now from television. The Raw Women's division is just deplorable as shit right now. Please insert Rhea Ripley. Why the fuck not? Or hell, maybe even Tye Valkyrie. Just talk to Tye Valkyrie, who just signed the WWE, making her way to NXT, which it is what it is. But if there was ever a time to bring someone, have someone skip developmental, this would be it. This would be fucking it. But the referee just was counting, and then the announcement came, and he just had a fucking like, what the fuck? And that was it. That was it. Whatever. From there, we go to... Yeah, well, after this, what happened after this? Again, this show, I'm going to just keep 100 with you, was just, good wrestling at certain moments, but everything else was just, okay? From there, we get to, let's see here. We had, again, we had footage shown from last week where WWE Champion Drew McIntyre wiping us Sheamus with a bro kick. Caruso's backstage, beautiful as always. She's interviewing Sheamus. She's interviewing Sheamus, and Sheamus says that he should not be in the chamber match. And it's basically working against the odds, right? 2 weeks ago, Drew agreed to a one-on-one match for the WWE Championship. And Sheamus will now go into the chamber and watch the others knock the hell out of each other. Sheamus will bro kick all of them and eliminate them. Sheamus will be the new WWE champion, right? From there we get, and again, the problem was there, and I agreed to. Didn't they say that it was going to be Sheamus and Drew going at it for the championship? I mean, that's probably going to be the road to WrestleMania, but we'll see how that goes too. From there we get Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. I thought the match, for what it was worth, it was pretty good for what they usually do, right? There's a moment in this match where, what happened here? Oh, fuck. I'm having a brain fart right now. Holy shit. Just back and forth. There's a moment in this match, of course, where Miz is working on the leg of Kofi. And they left the figure four. Kofi got to the ropes. And again, there's a part of me that thought that somewhere in this match, Mustafa Ali was going to come on out and cost Kofi the match and the spot. Because remember, years ago, Mustafa Ali was supposed to be in the chamber match. And Kofi replaced him because he got hurt in the beginning of Kofi Mania. And it's full circle, right? A spot in the chamber match. And now Mustafa Ali cost Kofi the opportunity of Kofi Mania 2. And they didn't do that. Was kind of surprised, but hey, you get what you get. So Kofi Kingston gets the win, and now he's in the chamber match. He replaces the Miz, and potentially on the road to Kofi Mania 2. I doubt it. Listen, I was there 2 years ago for Kofi Mania. I was at MetLife Stadium. I remember the feeling. Everyone lost their minds when that happened. Granted, when that happened, after that, the whole thing just went down. Like, all right, you know what? Everything just felt dragging after that. But it was what it was back then. But I just don't think it's going to happen again. I just don't. So there's that. After this, we go to, let's see here. We get footage, right? We get footage. We get footage from last week where Lana beat Nia Jax in the tables match, and the whole my hole, what the fuck did I just say there? Guy in a replay. We have Sarah Schreiber interviewing Lana and Naomi. Lana talks about wanting to be her best. Lana wants to reach her full potential every week. Yeah, okay. And winning is a cherry on top. And Naomi is apparently her good luck charm. Wow, what a demotion if you're Naomi, right? And now Naomi says Nia Jax deserved to go to that table and a whole lot more. See what she did there? And they're gonna bring the glow and take it to them. Apparently, we're gonna get later on in the night Lana versus Shayna Basler. Good luck with that, Shayna. My bad. Good luck with that, Lana. Randy Orton is backstage, and he says he'll do whatever it takes to win the WWE Championship. Whatever it takes at the Elimination Chamber. And look what he did to The Fiend. Orton will be there with 5 victims. And out of nowhere, a video cuts in the Firefly Funhouse. And Alexa Bliss is throwing ashes around. She holds up the candle and says, "In fire, he was destroyed, but in the future, he will be reborn." Bliss is in the middle of a pentagram. The candles at the 5 points blown out. Bliss looks giddy and giggles away. And this is the part where a lot of people are going to be upset. Oh, it's a satanic ritual. Calm the fuck down. All right? Remember, it's The Fiend. The Fiend's character is based off Satanism and shit like that. Okay? Ramblin' Rabbit died how many times on this in the Firefly Funhouse? Come on. Just saying. Think about that for a second, okay? Food for thought. So then from there we get Lana versus Shayna Basler. Outside the ring, you had basically Naomi and Nia Jax. There was a run-in outside the ring. But eventually it was all said and done. Everyone, I guess in Lana's mind, right? Oh, she's going to beat Shayna Basler. She beat Naomi last week. I bet she beat Nia Jax last week. So now she's going to beat Shayna Basler. Nope, didn't happen at all. Shayna locked in the Kirifuda clutch at the end and made Lana tap out. And that was it. That was it. Again, the heartfelt promo from Lana, right? Her full potential. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. And put to sleep. Awesome. Put the fucking sleep. Backstage, we see Adam Pearce. He's looking at his phone, right? He's looking at his phone like this. And then out of nowhere, Braun Strowman walks up to him and he wants a reason why he is excluded from the chamber match, right? And Strowman says Shane McMahon put Pearce in charge. Pearce says Strowman is a former Universal Champion who was not the WWE Champion, right? Which is the WWE Champion, the chamber match, right? But he is a former Universal Champion. Strowman tells Pearce to tell Shane McMahon that he needs to make it right or it won't be pretty around here. A part of me wants to believe that he will be on SmackDown this Friday, or maybe, just maybe, remove someone from the SmackDown portion. Maybe Cesaro, right? And that's going to upset so many dorks on the internet. Oh my God, I can see it now. I can just see it, but we'll see what happens. So from there, we get the gauntlet match. We kick off with AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston. Apparently, before the match, Styles was just bragging, talk about Kofi and all that stuff, and he's going to destroy Kofi in hopes and dreams of Kofi Mania 2. He also talked about almost being Grits and Eminem, whatever. We had Kofi and AJ to kick this whole thing off. For what it was worth, it was okay, good back and forth. Remember, Kofi had a match earlier. AJ got the win with the phenomenal forearm, and there's that. Again, the winner of this whole gauntlet, right? Of all the 6 guys that are in the chamber match for the WWE Championship, the winner gets the last spot. Let that sink in again. The winner gets the last spot, right? So after this came out, you guessed it, Drew McIntyre. So we get AJ and Drew, which we already seen already at TLC, right? And they also had a good back and forth, right? Good back and forth. And then Drew hits the Claymore on AJ for the 1, 2, 3. So AJ's out, right? From there, we get Jeff Hardy. So again, this whole thing again with Hardy's another back and forth. I didn't go that really long either. But eventually, though, Hardy connects. Hardy gets hit with the Claymore kick by McIntyre and is already eliminated. So they're doing this whole thing too, where Drew is running the gauntlet now after eliminating AJ. They were talking about how he was been there now for almost 40-something minutes. I guess when he got to Orton, right? So Orton comes out, and out of nowhere, somewhere in this match, it looked like Orton was going to do the business, if you will, right? And the whole Thunderdome, you see Alexa Bliss all over the fucking screens and shit. And Orton distracted. The referee's counting at 10. And that was it. Orton tries to get back into the ring, and then he gets hit with the Claymore kick. So then the last entrant of this match is Sheamus. And Drew at this point is exhausted. He's tired, right? And he's waiting for Sheamus to come out. Remember, this is the same Sheamus who 2 weeks ago or so turned his back on his best friend, right? To which then Sheamus comes out, attacks him from behind, and hits the bro kick for the 1, 2, 3. So Sheamus, who entered this match last, is now the last entrant into the chamber match for the WWE title. I thought the match, for what it was worth, was pretty good. Good wrestling all around. Just a predictable ending. Even your fucking... Put it this way. Even Stevie Wonder saw this one coming. Put it that way. My only thing is now, okay, what do you do now at Chamber? The most predictable shit in the world. Drew's going to win. Drew is winning at Chamber. And that's going to be it. Like, oh my God, he did all this stuff just so he can overcome adversity at the Chamber match. What's now? Is Drew going to kick off the Chamber match? Like he kicked off the Gauntlet almost, it would seem, even though he was the third entrant in the Gauntlet match. A part of me wants to believe that Drew will kick things off at Chamber. That's another possibility. And overcome adversity, all tired and all. But there's that. And then you see Drew just tired. He got bro kicked. Sheamus celebrating on the stage. And that's how we close Monday Night Raw. The go home show. I've always said that the go home show is supposed to get you excited. Supposed to make you say, I look forward to Sunday. This didn't do it for me, in my humble opinion. But now we got SmackDown coming up Friday. Let's see what they do. I'll be doing my predictions for Chamber likely Friday night. If anything, we'll see. But again, I'm going to be active on the channel. I'm going to be very, very active. I'll be recording tomorrow an Impact review. I'm probably doing both a Dynamite and NXT review. I don't know how I'm doing it, but we'll see. And then from there, we'll see what happens. Thursday, Friday, I'm probably doing the predictions. And then Saturday, I'm relaxing. And then Sunday, the pay-per-view. So there's that. I will be doing another cooking video. Yes, I did a cooking video over the weekend. Go check it out. It's in the archive of this channel. Steve's Kitchen. I'm bringing it back probably this weekend. Getting in touch with my Peruvian roots, if you will. So there's that too. So again, if you're not yet subbed to the channel, what the fuck are you waiting for? Hit the bell icon. Be notified when I upload a video. when I go live for Around the Point and all that stuff. Again, Game Fuel, sponsor me. Seriously, Mountain Dew. You know what to do. All right, y'all. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at HeelSteven. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. And I am Steve, and I'm tired. And I'm out. Peace out, dorks.